close the closed session.
Make the motion.
Is there support?
I'll support.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried.
Bryce, I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Okay, as we have discussed as far as treasurer's compensation, I will make a motion that we have an independent third party, which would be our auditor, do a review of the information and come back with numbers back to the board. Is there support?
I'll support that.
Okay, we'll roll call this one. Bryce?
Yeah.
Christine?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Jan? Or Jadina?
Yes.
I'll vote yes, motion carried. Okay. All right, on the collection site manager requirements. Okay, this is just clarification. I would like to make a motion to the collection site manager to work now, okay, I want to clear this up. Now, I believe it before it was 2 days, not Saturdays. Because remember, because then we went to,
There had to be some, there had to be Saturday hours, because the Wednesday hours were only an hour and a half.
It was, I think, all 4 Wednesdays or 2 Saturdays is what it was.
was that what it was? Okay. All right, then I'm gonna rework that motion then. I'm gonna make the motion to require the collection site manager to work all 4 Wednesdays for 2 Saturdays a month to fulfill the monthly salary. Is there a support?
Would you repeat it again?
Make the motion to require the collection site manager to work all 4 Wednesdays for 2 Saturdays.
Or?
I'm sorry?
Or?
For 2 Saturdays a month to fulfill the monthly salary. Is there a support on that?
I'll support it.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll roll call. I'll vote yes. Janina?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Christine?
Yes.
Bryce?
Yes.
Motion carried. Okay. Number 7, resignation. Do I have that?
We had it last meeting.
I don't have it now. I returned it. Okay, Rives Township residents and board members, I have truly enjoyed my time as Rives Township clerk, helping residents and ensuring our elections are securely ran and always struggled with that word like that. Recountable. Due to events in my life, I find it necessary to resign my position effective April 30th, 2023, and I ask for support for my deputy clerk, Jan Hayward. Now, we've got this on the agenda as 2 separate items, so we will be voting on the resignation of Judy. I just made the motion to accept her resignation effective April 30th. Is there support?
I'll support it.
Okay. We'll roll call this one. Bryce?
Yep.
Christine?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Now, can she vote on her own resignation?
I can vote on my resignation, I can't vote on the appointment.
Okay. Janina?
Yes.
I'll vote yes, motion carried. Okay, replacement appointment.
Can I say something before we make the motion?
Well, or we can make the motion, get it supported hopefully, and then discuss it. I would like to make the motion that we appoint Jan Hayward, who is acting deputy clerk. I would like to make that motion that we appoint Jan Hayward as the new clerk to finish out Judy McCord's term. Is there support?
I'll support it.
Okay. Now time for discussion. Judy?
It's hard to do an interview to replace a clerk just before an election. We're 3.5 weeks from an election. Certification for clerks are only available usually twice a year. It's a 2-day class. Plus there's a ton of software that you need to learn. Access to QBF system to process ballots, applications, upload software, upload or download the e-poll book software. There's just a lot to take in that when you try and replace a clerk, you need somebody that's got some experience. And Jan's been working for 1 year and 8 months, I think.
I think
right now.
that's what she told me, yes.
And she can run the election, I'm confident. She's certified to run the election. And I think she'd do a good job.
Well, I know that was my concern, with us being so close to the election. It's May, what day is the election? May what? May 2nd. You know, that's definitely a concern. We have the concern that, you know, effective April 30th, according to your resignation, our township immediately, once that happens, we can't, I mean, we're basically closed for business. Okay, we can't write a check, we can't pay a bill, we can't, you know.
Can't run an election.
We can't,
take your ballot.
we can't do a lot of things. So that's something we need to, you know, keep in mind. I think if we were looking at a trustee position, you know, as we did before, took applications, did interviews, I agree with that 100%. But I just don't know that we could do it for a clerk or a treasurer. You know, you possibly could with a supervisor even. But I just don't know that them, you know, the clerk and the treasurer having the background, you know, the training that's gonna be required to run VSNA software. I know that there's classes and there's training and things like that that can be done. But somebody's certainly not gonna, you know, hit the ground running and such.
I think the county's got an availability of helping out in such a situation.
What it costs.
But I
But
think
it
it
shuts
should
down the
be-
township and everything else, so. We wouldn't be able to pay bills or do anything else.
I understand that, but I still think it should be put out for open bid.
We won't have an election on May 2nd if we do.
Again, the county will help.
That I'm uncertain of. I'm uncertain of that. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, we'll roll call. Bryce?
No.
Christine?
No.
Janita?
Yes.
I'll vote yes. Motion's dead. Okay, there again. Now we've got to put our heads together and see what we're gonna do. We have to get something posted. If we're gonna accept or if we're gonna accept applications, we're gonna have to get something posted. We're gonna have to schedule time for interviews.
And we'll go into the exact same thing, it'll just be,
I make my resignation effective immediately. I'm sorry, to everybody that doesn't know, my son is gravely ill, so I need to leave my position to take care of my son and my
Are
grandson.
we able to do that, Vic? She's making a motion to accept her resignation immediately?
Well, you can always reconsider something that, you can always reconsider at a table. So, it's possible. It's possible.
I'm just trying to do what was best best for the township by trying to stick it out closest to the election to help Jan do this, but if she's not gonna be able to do it, we will be closing the office.
Not having a clerk is not the greatest thing for the township, for sure.
No, it's not.
Do I have to make the motion that my resignation be effective immediately?
You don't have to take up that motion, because you've already responded, so I'm just saying, okay?
Okay.
You just have to change
You
details.
can, the board can if it wants to, but it doesn't have to.
Is there support? No support?
You guys are killing me. I'm taking a family leave of absence, then taking
I'll
a
support it.
Janina has supported the motion. Any further discussion? Okay, we'll roll call it. Bryce?
No,
Christine?
Yes.
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 Yes,
Can't
motion
make
carried.
someone work.
Township's now closed.
Sorry.
We can't do a thing. We can't write a check, we can't pay a bill.
We called on the sewer. And make a motion. Oh, we got public hearing now. I'm done. Somebody else have to take minutes.
No, don't.
Okay, what's this board wanna do? We have to get this ball rolling. We gotta get it rolling.
take bids right now.
I've sent some emails too, from interested parties.
Who they going to? You?
Did you get an email? I thought they went to everyone.
Say that again?
There was,
They went to the clerk.
yeah, I thought they went to multiple people. I don't think I was the only one that received it.
No, I'm sorry, Christine, I did not hear what you said.
Oh, I got email, I saw an email from someone that wanted to take the position or interview.
When did that come across?
I
Just
saw it
on
today.
Facebook the other, within the last
I didn't give you
6
that.
I
days.
can't pull up my email here.
Um,
I can see it.
I don't have anything. Okay, please, keep it down, please. Okay, we've got to put a plan together. Are we taking resumes? Are we doing emails? Are we taking hard copies? Do they gotta be dropped off at the township office? What is the situation? I mean, we have a situation.
Take email, resumes, and
To who? Who they going to?
anybody.
the deputy.
We don't have a
You
deputy.
don't have a deputy. You don't have me, you don't have a deputy.
You don't have a
Jerry,
deputy.
supervisor.
We can just go straight to the board of commissioners then.
Yeah, you'll have to go to county commissioners.
It's-
Let them
This is
appoint.
just gonna be a stalemate repeatedly. So,
Vic, you got any thoughts on this?
Well, it's a predicament, there's no question about it, so, you have 45 days from today, okay, to appoint somebody, so, if you're going to do that, you better do it within 45 days, otherwise, what happens is that I used to think, I had hoped that, the county would appoint somebody temporarily, but that's not apparently the case. You know, apparently what happens is that they call a special election. The county called a special election for the purpose of voting in clerk. So the best option, of course, is to appoint somebody who can do the job, basically. So you can always take up the motion again with respect to the deputy clerk. That's always a possibility if she wants to apply and interview with the board, or if somebody else wants to apply and interview with the board. You need to set up a special meeting in order to do that.
And you're gonna have to have somebody certified for the election, for the board of elections. And there's no training available right now, so.
Motions, please. Yes, and I think
By the way, Professor hasn't been around to check it, we got that today.
So we adopted this.
Not the system,
Not in the system?
not in the system.
So I don't know what to do. I mean, I would just as soon have hard copies dropped off at the office.
This is closed, I won't be in.
Well, hey Judy, would you put them on Facebook or on the township website? No, she doesn't work here anymore.
That's right.
Can't you?
Sure, I can put a sticky note on it. Absolutely can. Stick that right on there.
Just assume that you're a township supervisor.
That doesn't mean I supervise your computer.
He has no access to it.
Maybe the county.
Okay,
You set a special meeting, you set a special meeting to interview or to take applications.
We don't have anybody to post it.
You don't have any to post a special meeting?
technically no,
Oh my gosh.
I'll post it. We got no choice, we gotta post something.
We gotta post it on the website.
There's nobody in the township offices who can do that stuff?
I have no idea.
Pardon me?
My deputy.
Can we make a motion to,
You can hire the deputy to do administrator,
is Jan here tonight?
to do some of this work, okay? I mean,
I think
Well,
that's
that's
not
not
you can appoint her to do some of this work. If she knows how to do it.
Oh, absolutely, there's no
But she
question.
can't run the election.
She can't act as a clerk.
Right, because she would be just staff at that point.
Right.
Right.
Yeah?
I make a motion that we take it to the Board of Commissioners.
And I don't understand that process, I
They
have
don't
no
appoint
idea.
someone for you for a clerk.
I don't, there again, I've not talked to anybody about that process, I don't have any idea.
Just made a motion, is it on the table or not?
Well, it's a motion you made, is there a support?
Yeah, I'll support that.
To take it right to the county board of commissioners? The only question is that how it's handled? Because I certainly don't know.
If that's the process, I make the motion that we take it to the Board of Commissioners, so we don't hold up the township any longer than necessary.
Okay. So the motion's been made and supported. We'll roll call, Bryce? Christine?
Yes.
Janine?
Yes.
I'll vote yes, motion carried. I'll reach out to the commissioners in the morning.
Would you like me to hire me back for staff for 1 week, and I will do the sewer billing for you? Because that's the two, and so are all the payroll quarterly reports. I'll make that off.
I mean, we-
Other than that, I'm done.
Jan's not due back till next week.
Nope, Sunday.
Is that by the hour type thing? I make a motion to bring Judy McCord back in by the hour to handle all sewer billing for the month of April
And quarterly reports.
and quarterly reports. Is there support? At staff wages, excuse me, at staff wages. Is there a support?
Come here, guys.
Okay, motion did. Okay, public comment. Is this the only public comment sheet I have? Okay. I forget. Who said they wanted to wait until the end?
I did.
Skip, okay, go ahead. Skip Ipswich.
Really interested in seeing this, Mr. Supervisor, because it makes me feel better after last week's vote where the ex-clerk participated. MCL 158.370 subsection 3 pointed out that she couldn't vote, of course, but now that you've known that she couldn't, in the meantime, I wrote a letter to the Secretary of State for the state of Michigan, calling into question any vote that she's given or any election that she's overseen. And I've also prepared some petitions to make sure that they went to the right places. Now, I feel comfortable in what I've done because obviously she's thrown this board into a situation where strictly she didn't get her way, and so she's going to make you all pay for it. And so, welcome to all of that. You guys made your own problems. And by the way, in the end, whatever you come up with your audit, just remember the clerk, the treasurer, and the superintendent should have to share in the final responsibility as far as financial, which means it should come out of all of your salaries, not just one. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Skip. I don't, is that it? Carol and Chatfield? Okay, not hearing any more public comment, I guess,
Is my name not on there, Jerry?
I'm sorry?
Is my name not on there? We
It
didn't have
is, but
two-
it's,
We don't have, you didn't have two public comments.
all right, anything you'd like to add, Priscilla?
Yeah, I would like to thank Judy for her service for our township. She's done a wonderful job for what she's done. I did have a concern about Jan Haywood, just because she was the one that approved the payroll, that we're in having an audit at this time for dealing with the treasurer's pay. The other question is, how long do we have for this auditor to, we don't have a time frame for this audit to be done. And I think that needs to be brought back for a motion to give us a time frame, so it's not a year down the road. Thanks.
Yep. Anybody else?
Question? Jerry?
No question.
So
Oh,
is
Nancy,
the
I'm
township closed then?
Well, the township, as far as anything to do with the clerk, yes,
So we're not gonna be able to get paid?
you will not get paid. Nobody will
The
get paid.
dump is closed. It's like, you're all standing here, I should probably find that out. So it'll be closed until things come back to official.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All support? All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Aye, opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you, everybody.